Hey, what's going on this morning, guys? I've had a few requests to show how I cut out my lip line on my mannequins. I've done it on a few videos, but I haven't really gone into detail. So I figured I'm about to mount a deer up, and I figured I'd go ahead and show that in a little bit more detail of exactly what I like to do on this. What I'm going to be using is a Dremel tool. The bit that I use is a Dremel 191 bit. And in the description below, I'm going to have my Amazon store, the link listed below. So that bit will actually be in my Amazon store if y'all decide to go and pick that up. That link will take you directly to the product on Amazon. But anyway, let me show y'all what we got. Now, on most forms, there's a little bit of a hard shell on the outside of this, where it's kind of stiff. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take my Dremel tool and I'm going to barely score the outside edge of this. And what that's going to do is give me some softer foam to work with when I'm trying to make that straight line going in across there. Just like that. All I'm doing is taking off that surface right there. And something that y'all do want to do with y'all's Dremels, make sure that you run it at a really high RPM, because as you go slower, that bit wants to try to bounce a little bit on the form, and it's not going to do quite as good a job as far as cutting straight as if you run a real high RPM on it. All right, so I'm going to start on this back side. Y'all aren't going to be able to see it for just a second. As I come around the front, I'm going to show y'all what I'm going to do. What I like to do, you can either go in sideways. I've done that anywhere from there to an angle about right here. I don't like to go straight up on the side of the mouth because it gets so thin right here in that lip. Sometimes it'll break that off when you're trying to tuck it. So I try to stay, at a good steep angle here and then come up, and I'll turn as I go gradually until I'm going straight up in toward the nose right there. But what you're going to see I'm going to do, I'm going to put this all the way up into the mannequin. And at that high RPM, it will almost just grind away that foam rather than having to sit there and cut at it with the tip of this bit. The whole bit will be up in there as I'm going down through there. And what it will do, you'll have a good slot up in there where the tip of the bit is up inside the mannequin. But right here at the very edge where you're going to be tucking, it's going to be a very small little cut. So when you go to tuck that skin, it'll almost flex a little bit to where you can tuck the skin in there and it will pinch it back together and you won't end up with a big old lip gap. Well, let me show y'all what I'm going to do here. Just like that, and then stop. You don't want to go back and forth in there and widen that up any more than you need to. But anyway, guys, I hope that this helps y'all out. Y'all go down in the description. If y'all want any merchandise, I'm going to have my store linked. I'm going to have my Amazon store linked for any kind of stuff that y'all need to buy for y'all's shop. And also my JX3 code, CRC5, if y'all want any JX3 merchandise. That'll give you 5% off any JX3 stuff that y'all want. So y'all be sure to check out the next video. I'm going to mount some deer up. And I'm actually going to video them this time in real time. I've had a few requests not to do the time-lapse stuff, so I may put time-lapse on there every once in a while here or there. But I figure this time I'm just going to mount the deer up, just kind of shoot the bull during the video and carry on a conversation with the camera. And maybe we can get some conversation started down in the comments or something. Anyway, guys, appreciate y'all watching. We'll see y'all in the next video.